The air hung heavy. A palpable dread clung to Lysoria. The legacy of the void, a darkness that threatened to consume all, lingered. Whispers of its return haunted the dreams of the people. They remembered the sacrifice of Queen Elira. Her memory, a beacon of hope, now felt fragile against the encroaching shadows. The citizens of Lysoria knew. They knew this fragile peace wouldn't last. The void, a malevolent entity promising oblivion, waited for its moment to strike. The question wasn't if, but when, and what would become of their beloved Lysoria when it did. From the ashes of despair, heroes rise. Lysoria found theirs in the Guardians, an order forged in the fires of the Queen's sacrifice. They were the protectors, the shield against the encroaching darkness. Their duty safeguarded the realm from the void's corrupting touch. Each Guardian bore the mark of Elira's light, a symbol of their unwavering commitment to the realm. Among them stood Gavain, a warrior shrouded in mystery. His connection to the void ran deeper, more complex than any other. He was a paradox, a flicker of light born from the heart of darkness. Queen Elira, a ruler beloved by her people, gave her life to repel the void's initial assault. Her final act, an embodiment of selfless love, shattered the darkness and birthed the Guardians. From the remnants of the void's power emerged Gavain. He was found as an infant, cradled within a pulsating sphere of dark energy. His origins were a mystery, his existence a constant reminder of the battle won and the war yet to come. The people of Lysoria saw hope in Gavain, a symbol of their queen's enduring legacy. But whispers followed him, whispers born from the uncertainty of his origins. The mark he carried, a scar of darkness on his palm, fueled their unease. Gavain grew up within the ranks of the Guardians, trained to fight the darkness that birthed him. From a young age, he was taught the ways of combat, discipline, and honor. The Guardians were his family, and their mission was his purpose. Yet, the mark on his palm served as a constant reminder of his connection to the void. This mark was not just a symbol. It was a living, breathing entity that tied him to a world of shadows and whispers. It pulsed with an alien energy, its tendrils whispering temptations in the back of his mind. The energy was both a gift and a curse, offering him power, but at a great cost. The whispers were relentless, always there, always tempting. Gavain wrestled with his duality, the light of Lysoria battling the insidious whispers of the void within him. Every day was a struggle, a battle not just against external foes, but against the darkness within his own soul. He became a formidable warrior, his skills unmatched. His prowess in battle was legendary, and his name was spoken with respect and awe among the Guardians. But his internal struggle cast a long shadow over his victories. Each triumph on the battlefield was marred by the fear that he might one day lose control. The fear lingered. Would he succumb to his inherent darkness and betray the kingdom he swore to protect? This question haunted him, gnawing at his resolve and testing his loyalty. Despite his doubts, Gavain never faltered in his duty. He stood as a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience and strength for those around him. He trained relentlessly, honing his skills to razor sharpness. Every swing of his sword, every defensive maneuver was executed with precision and purpose. He yearned to prove his loyalty to Lysoria, to show that he was not a harbinger of destruction, but a shield against it. His heart burned with a desire to protect, to stand as a guardian against the encroaching darkness, and to ensure that the light of Lysoria would never be extinguished. Section 5. The Guardians' Vigil. Years turned into decades. The Guardians stood vigilant, their presence a deterrent against the encroaching darkness. They patrolled the borders, reinforced defenses, and quelled any resurgence of the void's influence. Each victory reinforced the people's hope, but the Guardians knew a greater battle loomed. The void's influence was a creeping poison, subtle and insidious. It manifested in nightmares, fueled anxieties, and sowed seeds of discord. The Guardians, ever watchful, could feel the pressure building, like a storm gathering on the horizon. Section 6. Shadows in the Light. The annual Festival of Lights approached, a time for Lysoria to celebrate its resilience and the memory of Queen Elira. The city was adorned with vibrant decorations, and the streets were filled with the sounds of laughter and music. It was a time when the people of Lysoria came together to honor their past and look forward to a brighter future. But this year, a sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air. Despite the colorful lights and cheerful music, there was an undercurrent of unease that no one could ignore. Whispers of an impending threat spread through the crowd, casting a shadow over the festivities. The shadow seemed deeper, the laughter strained. People tried to carry on with the celebrations, but the joy felt forced, as if everyone was waiting for something to go wrong. The once comforting glow of the lanterns now seemed to cast eerie shadows that danced menacingly in the corners of their vision. The void's presence, once a whisper, now felt like a pounding at the gates. The air was thick with tension, and the sky above seemed to darken with ominous clouds, mirroring the growing fear in the hearts of the people. It was as if the very essence of the city was being suffocated by an unseen force. During the festival's heart, as the city bathed in the light of 1,000 lanterns, the unimaginable happened. The joyous atmosphere was shattered in an instant, and the city square, once filled with laughter and music, was plunged into chaos. The mark on Kaelin's hand flared, a beacon for the encroaching darkness. The mysterious symbol, which had always been a source of curiosity, now burned with an intensity that could not be ignored. It was as if the mark was calling out to the darkness, inviting it in. The void's power surged, twisting the joyous celebration into a scene of chaos and terror. People screamed and ran in all directions, their faces contorted with fear. The once orderly festival was now a battlefield, with the forces of darkness threatening to consume everything in their path. The Guardians, caught off guard, struggled to contain the erupting darkness. They fought valiantly, but the sheer power of the void was overwhelming. It was a desperate battle, with the fate of Lysoria hanging in the balance. Kaelin, at the epicenter of the chaos, found himself battling not only the external threat, but also the insidious whispers within, urging him to surrender to his darker nature. The struggle was not just physical, but also a test of his will and resolve. He knew that if he gave in, the city would be lost, and the darkness would reign supreme. Section 7. Echoes of the Past. As the void's power threatened to overwhelm him, Kaelin was bombarded by visions. Flashes of Queen Elira's final moments, her sacrifice, her unwavering belief in the light. These visions were not just mere memories. They were vivid, almost tangible, as if he could reach out and touch them. He heard her voice, an echo from the past, reminding him of his strength, his purpose. It was as if she was right there beside him, whispering words of encouragement and wisdom, guiding him through the storm of his own mind. Lysoria's hope lives within you, Kaelin. Her voice resonated, a beacon cutting through the encroaching darkness. Her words were like a lifeline, pulling him back from the brink of despair, reminding him of the light that still shone within him. Embrace the light. You are not alone. These words echoed in his mind, a mantra that he clung to, a reminder that he was part of something greater, that he was not fighting this battle alone. Her words, filled with love and hope, sparked a flicker of defiance within Kaelin. This defiance grew stronger with each passing moment, fueled by the memories of those who had fought and sacrificed before him. He realized that his connection to the void wasn't a curse, but a responsibility. It was a gift, a tool that he could use to protect those he loved and to fight against the darkness that threatened to consume their world. He could channel its power, turn it against itself. This realization gave him a newfound sense of purpose, a clarity that he had never felt before. With newfound determination, Kaelin fought back against the void's influence, his will a burning ember in the heart of the encroaching darkness. He was no longer just a man fighting for survival. He was a beacon of hope, a warrior of light, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Section 8. Dawn of a New Age. The battle raged, a maelstrom of light and darkness. Kaelin, fueled by Queen Elira's memory and the love for his adopted home, became a conduit for her light. He channeled the collective hope of Lysoria, turning the void's power against itself. The darkness receded, banished once more. With the immediate threat contained, a wave of relief washed over Lysoria. The festival, though forever scarred by the encounter, continued as a testament to their enduring spirit. Gavain, hailed as a hero, finally found peace with his identity. He embraced both his light and his connection to the void, becoming a symbol of hope and resilience for the kingdom. Section 9. The Eternal Vigil. The threat of the void never truly vanished. It lingered in the shadows, a constant reminder of the ever-present battle between light and darkness. But Lysoria had learned from its past. They rebuilt, stronger and more united. The Guardians, their ranks bolstered by new recruits inspired by Gavain's bravery, stood vigilant. The legacy of Queen Elira lived on, not just in the memory of her sacrifice, but in the spirit of the people she gave her life to protect. The story of Gavain, the boy born from darkness who embraced the light, became a beacon of hope, a testament to the enduring power of will and the eternal vigilance required to safeguard the realms of men from the shadows that threatened to consume them.